Hello and welcome. It's 8:40 a.m. on December the 21st, 2023. It is a Thursday. Let's breathe. I felt the nudge to connect and share. Personally, I wasn't sure, as it is morning, but it is the morning of the winter solstice. Those 3 days when the sun rises at the same spot. And whereas I recorded yesterday the pre-preparations, right now it feels that we are in the void. Yesterday was about compassion, and it seems today is about trust. As there are so many predictions about the next year and so many worries, and also so many areas in life where we feel the void. Many may be very busy with the preparations of this time to have a festive seasons, have food and presents and being together, I think, is the most important. But I decided then to share here for those that finding themselves without human company, maybe like myself, hearing the wind and rain outside and not able to see the sun other than a kind of foggy light that makes you want to curl up again. And yes, going deep into the heart space. Making an effort maybe to find that compassion and to find that trust. As my personal self wasn't sure what the value is of speaking. And maybe that is why my throat needs clearing, because maybe all of us need to find our voice. It seems this winter solstice or any celebration used to be a lot more important in our culture. All those many lives and years, and you know, when we lived in harmony with nature. When we heard that intuitive calling. So I guess not knowing where that nudge comes from and it not being so strong as yesterday, I gave in and surrendered to my whole self. And there is a tenderness. Yeah, there is a kind of nakedness in the sense of showing up as is, accepting the void, accepting, yeah, yesterday I was given that today is the neutral point. And zero isn't really understood right. Zero isn't zero. It just stands for empty, at least in some of the books about sacred geometry I read a long time ago. It doesn't mean nothing. It means the center of creation, and that is related to, as I feel personally, of course, we are right at the beginning of that galactic center, of that what is it? A tunnel, a sphere, a hall, a passage. I would say it is like a gate, like a portal. Hmm. Right now I am like in an observatory observing how the movement of the stars create the maybe illusion of that spiral. So this star map, yeah, and some of those stars move very slowly, but are called the fixed stars because in our lifetime they may keep that position, while many more stars are born, many more particles, neutrinos, adventurinos, Orioninos, all sorts of names, sparkles, and yet we breathe. So really, I wished to honor everyone, every being, that wishes to connect with the true self, reconnect, maybe, connect deeper. And when I speak those words, then there's an area in my body that reacts, and we need to remember, please. Everything that shows up is because it is passing through us. These seem to be memories that kind of got stored in the organs of the physical, beautiful being we are. For sure, some of it was taken in via the food, the drink, and the air. Yeah, and the cells that created us. And of course, the time of our womb time, when we grew into that almost newborn, that baby in the belly. How amazing it is that a new person, a new being, a new human being, you, me, we came through that void and trusted, and we can give compassion now. Excuse me. It is obviously part of the process to let go of all those feelings that our mothers and fathers, the immediate family around us, and the era we got born in created who really felt safe and who really wanted a being to be born and who really wanted it at the time it happened. And so there is an acceptance and allowing and a surrendering. And I suppose all those feelings that flowed through mother and father, all those feelings that made up that world, created part of our consciousness. And so there may have been insecurity and unsureness and even fear. But that life that was going, you and I and all those before us at that stage, that life trusted the process, trusted the timing, trusted that there was love, there is love and compassion. As much as one can generate feelings in giving oneself a pep talk, this moment really is about being frank with what one feels, and this feeling of being in the void and the absence of love that one may feel. So really, we are the ones creating that love. As strange as it seems, maybe let's send out some love to all those areas in our life that don't seem to admit it. And what first comes to mind is the governing bodies of, yeah, the place, the nation state, our home resides in. And being aware that those governing bodies acted and created decisions that they felt pushed into, and said yes to conflicts. We won't judge right now. Let's send love to our own governing bodies. May you act in love from now on. May you sense the true empathy for those people, for those human beings that reside, who should have a voice, who prefer to care for their families, and who do not wish to act out and fight. Is there really no other solution? What happened to diplomacy? What happened to finding a common goal, a common solution? What happened in honoring we are only on this one planet? The damage we do to it affects all of us. Let's write love as the first law in our constitutions, in our basic laws, whatever you form your governance, every being, all nature, all animals, all land, every being born, every human being baby, every human being has the right to love, to be loved, to compassion, to feeling safe in the embrace of love. Therefore, however you feel it, either write in big letters, love, amor, Liebe, over the land that is your nation state, or create a huge heart around it. I suppose the croaky throat has to do with the fact that many of us spoke of love so much, so often, and lost their voice and lost their beingness and lost their lives, their livelihoods. Let's spread that love to any of those conflicts. Apparently 32 or so acknowledged ones, but let's spread that love and just see this planet covered in love. So Earth means love, Erde means Liebe, La Tierra es el amor. There may be emotions coming up, there may be reactions coming up as body parts. Remember, as we live here and cannot always express that love and cannot always be that love and cannot always feel that love. So we just send love to the entire multiverse, beyond the galactic center. And before the energy of love dissipates, let's focus on ourselves. We write love all over this body. Liebe, Amor. I love myself. The universe loves me. I am being loved by all those loved ones that had kind words for me. I'm being loved by Earth, by the pets and the animals, the plants and natures, the elementals, the sky, the stars. Even the rainy weather, even the windy wind. It is just clearing out the old. And in that void that we are right now, as the sun moves closer to the solstice point, that we are in the energy of the solstice. I am love. You are love. We are love. We may not feel it at this point, but it is so natural to us. It is almost automatic. It is just such a part of life that We may not have a sensation. I love my body. You love your body. We love our body. I love my beingness. You love your beingness. We love our beingness. We love life. We love our life. You love your life. I love my life. We love life. You love life. I love life. Life is love. There may be uncomfortable moments, but please remind yourself that there are parts of us that are leaving. That is part of the function of the void of the winter solstice. Let's breathe. It seems we need to repeat to send love to the other governing bodies where those conflicts are currently crossing the country like a bad storm. So whichever area comes to mind, whatever nation, whatever landscape, whatever culture, whatever version of humanity, sending love to those governing bodies that decided to have a conflict and remind them love is the essence of life. Love is the basis of life. Love is what gives the future. Do you really mean to destroy life? Is the cause worth destroying life? Love cannot be destroyed. So we're sending love. We ask you to connect with your own love and empathy, your own love and compassion, your own love connected to life. Feel that love of all those that live in your vicinity. You really want to have a fight. I'm sure there is a way to communicate and come to a joint solution. Just look in the eyes of the newly born children all over this planet, bringing their guilt, bringing their talents, bringing their gifts, bringing their light. Think of yourself as a newborn. Did you really want people to fight? So many books were written, so many poetry verses, so many songs, so many statements of love, so many human beings joining in partnership, so many pointed out how love is the basis of all life, and let's come back to that. Let's love speak to you. Therefore, we're writing love in the sky. Liebe, Amor. I feel to apologize to all newlyborns, to all small ones, in all dimensions, in all timelines, in all generations. I am just so sorry you had to experience this old paradigm. It is going now, and because of you, there is me, and because of me, there are others, and we trust in love, and love is a birthright, and love means peace. Let's breathe. So a lot of that fear that may rise, a lot of those tears that may want to express themselves, a lot of the nauseous feeling is that the non-love and the disempowerment that love didn't seem to matter is leaving. That windy, rainy weather out there is clearing out that void feeling inside us together with that physical feeling of disconnectedness, the causing sensations and causing symptom. It is just that part that experience this in our family lines and our human lines and our human timelines is leaving. We are the conductor of love. We are love. It is being transmuted, transformed, and alchemized into love. And the sadness in my voice is simply the enormity of the responsibility of being authentic, being true, true to the moment, true to myself, speaking my truth, having the courage to share this with you publicly, as you may be different, but sharing with you that love is all there is, and simply feeling sorry for all those moments that love could not be expressed in the way it deserved. Let's send love to ourselves. Let's send love to the room, the space we're in. Let's send love into that home, that house, that building we are in. Send love to all the things that make up that home. Send love to the earth the foundation of this building is on. Send love to the area around that building, honoring particularly any plants, any green trees and all that. Let's send out this love to the land of the neighborhood, to the entire neighborhood, to the street or the lane, to that village or town we belong to the county, to all the valleys and hills, the brooks and streams, the lakes and oceans, the sky and the earth, the horizons, the elementals, the clouds, the sun, if you see it or you just see the sun's light, all above and below, within and without, beside and beside, in front and in the back, honoring the sphere of love this planet is, this sending out to our country, letting that love ripple all around, sending it around this planet with all its plant life, with all its animals, sending particular love to all animal kind, and of course, sending love to all fellow human beings. Sending love to the void, sending love to the strength of love. Now envelop the entire earth. It's all is galaxy, solar system, the galactic center, and all the other galaxies and multiverses. Just one big love, Liebe, Amor, and breathe. All that interconnectedness with the cosmos, as we are cosmic, galactic, multidimensional beings on Earth. Nothing is ever disconnected. Let's send love to all the financial systems, all the finances, to all the banks and all the other financial institutions, to the tax offices around the world, to our own, to all the taxes we pay that are in every single bill, that are in every single purchase we do, whatever percentage it is, how much it is taking out of us, supposedly doing good, and we request now that all taxing be done out of love, all financial transactions will be done out of love, and we send love to our bank account. We send love to where we have maybe a safety box or shoebox or her, I don't know, an old bottle with small change that we collect. We may have our wallets, our purses, our money bags, whatever plastic cards with whatever sign on it. Let's send love. May all money be created and spent in love. It will be the easiest way to spread love across this planet. Just give the money in love, with love, and receive money in love and with love. May there be a balance of giving and receiving. May we give what we see as necessary, what we can give, and may we receive what we need. May we receive what is necessary. May we receive what we need to live an abundant life. And may we receive so we can give. Therefore, we're sending love to anything and everything to do with money. Include, if you wish, all the status symbols, the cars, the phones, the television set, the computer systems, but let all be working, functioning, being for and in love. The next theme that comes up is the schooling system, any kind of education, any kind of further schooling, any kind of university, any kind of school, any kind of evening school, any kind of professional schooling, any course, any diploma, any thesis, any doctorate, any PhD, anything of these accolades, any kind of label, any kind of profession, any kind of job qualification, any kind of certification, any kind of reference. Let's just spread love across the entire kindergarten, schooling, college, university, masterclass system. Let it all be created in love. This brings us into the health system. In many cases, hospitals, hospices, and disease centers, clinics, in many languages, do not focus on health. Let's focus on love. Let's have the entire multitude of health offering, health systems, health practitioners, doctors, medicines, pharmaceuticals, the entire medical pharmaceutical complex. Let it be centered on and in love. Love is all there is. Let's breathe. Some profound work happening. Let's now center upon that home life, our nest, our loved ones, partnerships, matrimony, buying a home, buying a house, property markets. It overlaps into what is a home. Any relationship with any grandma, grandpa, aunts and uncles, cousins, sisters and brothers, siblings, parents, mother and father, children, any child. Everyone in our family line is or has been a child, felt maybe exactly how we feel. And everyone have, has developed and grown with the ages, the decades, to become guidance for us. And all those that may not be proper grown-ups who used that. Let's instill love in all relations. Let's create families and love. Let's have homes based on love. Let's have a property market fully infused with love, understanding that it is about giving home, giving a nest, giving a cave for the tiniest of human beings, the vulnerable, as well as those that may need looking after at any age. Let's send love to all human beings, to all babies, Send love to every adult, to everyone, whether they are relying on relationships to manage their life or whether they are capable of offering that to others. Maybe they are the sole carer. Maybe they are part of a big family. Maybe there is little space to be themselves. Maybe they're dedicated to give up their dreams for all others. Let's just rectify this, that we give love to the entire community that starts with our own relationship to ourselves, and then the relationship to the next of kin, and then the relationship to any other human being that are all in a similar situation of being on this planet with all its surroundings, all its cultural pressures and freedoms. Let's bring love to all that. Humanity, community, society, home, base, nest, cave. Well, let's bring love to every bed, every sofa, every hammock. Let's bring love to any constellation. That we call family. Let's bring love even particularly, especially if you live on your own, and it may have not been your decision to do so. Let's just bring love to all that what is human relationships, what makes up our communities, our streets, our towns, our cities. It does not matter in which constellation you live. Let's bring love to any shared living, for any home, any flat, every apartment, every hotel, every every accommodation, each building that is home to a human being, each area that makes up a village. Let's all reunite in love. From all the parts we send love to, this seems to be one of the hardest. It seems humanity is deeply hit by the lack of love. Therefore, let's breathe love, the wind of love. Let's honor all those that came before us. Those loved ones are still with us. And let's send out love, that all those lovers will find each other, that friendship is the basis of all loves. authenticity, honesty, and connection makes up that love. It's based in love. It is love. And you may feel the void in you for all those areas in your soul life, in this life, in the timelines you've led, where you could not express your love or your love was taken. Let's send love to that body part that remembers that. Whatever is being transmuted, whatever is being alchemized, whatever is being transformed, it is for each of us, it is for the entire humanity, it is for the entire existence of this compendium of our stories. My life is anchored in love. Your life is anchored in love. All our lives are anchored in love. Sending out love. Mm. That's one big area that needs to be expressed. And it's a big one. It is all animal kind and all nature. What humans do with the surroundings and with the animals that provide them with a lot of things. Let's base our human life on love and spread this love to all nature, all natural law. Include nature in decision making. Include all animals into our love. Let everything that happens with animals on this planet be out of love. Let anything that happens with nature on this planet be out of love. Let's be open that maybe we can change a lot of the way things are done if we focus on the fact that nature is love. Without nature, there would be no life. Without animals, there would be no love, no life. They are as important as a human being, if not more so. Let there be love. This is a huge area to focus on. Maybe your body is reacting to this, so hold it all in love. And we've done a lot of work right now. It's taken a toll. Love is taking energy. So if you can, maybe even telepathically sense this coming together, this sharing. I will hold. all this day in love. We are at that point of emptiness. We are at that zero. We are in that void, and we trust. Take care of yourself and take care of all that is your responsibility. Take care of all your loved ones. Be in the moment. Be truthful, authentic, and be that love for yourself. And if you can share that love, just remember all is love. Life is love. We are love. We breathe that love and we are being that love. We emit that love. We hug in love. May the moments we share love become even more significant. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for you being that love. Thank you for us being here now. Thank you for all that has been shared with us right now. We breathe that love. Love prevails. Love and peace here, now, everywhere. And so it is. Thank you for sharing. This is Blue from blueroom.org. Thank you. So it is.